guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to do an activity in the Packet Tracer. It is the basic configuration. So, let's start. First thing, I'm going to do my topology to show to you the basic configuration of the we will use the copper crossover to router pass Ethernet, then to PC1 fast Ethernet also. Then next is the console from router, then console, then to PC1 RS232. So let's start. First is we will need to go to desktop, then terminal, then in the terminal configuration we need to review, then okay, then let's start the configuration. First is we need to type the no, then let's get started. First, we need to type the enable, then configure terminal, configure terminal, then we are now prepared to enter the commands to complete the lab. So let's begin to the first step. So the first step to configure the router is to set a host name. So let's set the host name. My host name will be my name or my last name. Then the second one is we need to enable the secret password. So we will type enable secret, then my password, then the second one we need to set the console password, and it is this. So we we need to type the line cone 0, then the password, then log in, then end. So configured from console by console. So the next one is I need to set the telnet password. So let's begin to the start. We need to type the configure terminal, then the enable secret password again. Then the next is the line VTY04. Next is the password, and the password preferred, it is the Talavera telnet pass. So this is the BTY. It is aligns that it is mean that virtual terminal lines of the router used solely to control inbound telnet connections. They are virtual in the senses that they are functions of software. Functions of software, there is no hardware associated with them. So, enter, then exit. So, the next thing we need to do is set the IP address of the interface. So, first is I'm gonna type the interface fast Ethernet 0/0. Then next is the IP address. This 10.0.1 255.255.255.252. The next is exit. The next step is we gonna set an IP address to the another fast Ethernet. So let's start interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Then the next is the IP address of it. IP address. Then 192.168.0.254. Then 255.255.255. That 192. Then next is I'm gonna exit it. Then so we need both interface must be enabled. So the next step that I'm gonna do is to enable the both interface. Next is no shutdown. Then exit. So the next is I'm gonna enable the last fast Ethernet interface. Fast Ethernet 0/1. Then no shutdown again. Then exit. Add another exit. So the next is I'm gonna ping it to test. So I'm done for the configuration of the I'm done in the basic configuration. So my next packet tracer that I will do is the DHCP. So I'm gonna start the configuring of the DHCP. So the first thing is the router, then switch, then tree, So the next is I'm gonna configure the router like the interface, fast Ethernet. So so I'm gonna type enable again. Then configure terminal. Then so I'm gonna type shutdown, no shutdown. Then exit. So in the server, we will define a DHCP pool of IP addresses to be assigned to host a default gateway for the LAN and the DNS server. So let's start. The network 192.168.1.0 255.255.255.0 enter default router 192.168.1.1. Then DNS server 192.168.1. So I add the IPDHCP excluded address. So the command to our configure, so as to configure the router to exclude addresses true when assigning IP addresses, the IPDHCP excluded addresses command. So I'm gonna exit this. Then IPDHCP excluded address 192.168.1.1. Then another 192.168.1.110. So now we need to go to every PC on their IP configuration tab and then enable DHCP. Every PC should be able to obtain an IP address, default gateway, and DNS server as defined in step 2.
desktop, then IP configuration, then DHCP, then I need to do this in the other PC. So so that's it. I'm done in the DHCP configuration. So thank you guys for watching.